there is a correlation between emotional intelligence and performance. And what the diagram is saying is that the higher a person's emotional intelligence, the higher their propensity to do well. Alright? So, this is looking at it in relation to students and leaders. So let's see if we can interpret this, Latanya. 90%, let us hear.
Oh, okay. 90% of top performers are high in emotional intelligence.
And what does it say about leaders over here?
Leaders with emotional intelligence are more than twice as likely to be highly emotionally resilient.
What does emotionally resilient mean now?
You're able to bounce back.
Richard, I told you this morning to remind me to ask your classmate what is onboarding.
Yes, I did. I did when everyone was saying no. Yeah.
I didn't hear.
He did.
Alright. So, what do we mean when we say leaders with EI are more than twice as likely to be emotionally resilient? Emotionally resilient, what's that? What is emotional resilience?
Able to bounce back when they're down.
Alright, that's Christopher's take on it. What is resilience?
Able to bounce back.
Strength. Stamina. Alright? So if you're emotionally strong, which means that, right, you remember my experience where I told that the bus crash and I just bounce back?
Yeah.
And the man walk out and just bounce back? That's what we talk about emotional resilience. Your propensity to bounce back in any situation. Alright? What does it say now about emotional intelligence? Is that?
Emotional intelligence is a top predictor of high potential. PSI studies show that just 7% of graduates have high emotional intelligence. We can help you identify and develop these crucial capabilities.
Alright. Have you ever looked at anything on emotional intelligence at high school?
No.
Watch the video once, and that's it.
Have you ever been assessed to identify your EI quotient at high school management?
No.
Alright. See what's happening? Don't you think EI is a very important attribute for everybody leaving out of high school?
Should be.
Because what it does, it positions you for workforce development. Alright? And that is why sometimes we have so many problems in the workforce. Because we have a lot of persons who are coming in deficient in different areas. If you have problems communicating, the organization is going to feel it.
Do you think it's one of those things that should be like one of those mandatory tests coming into high school, like to measure students?
Mandatory tests coming into high school and mandatory tests
leaving.
coming into workforce.
Make
Mandatory
sense.
tests coming into every institution and every workplace. Now what it does, it gives you a good idea of the level of your prospective employee and how you now, as a company, can do what? Provide training and other avenues to bring people up to a certain level. Right? So chances are if you didn't do this course in QSD, you would never ever get a chance to dig into EI. Alright? So, very important that EI and performance are closely correlated. Alright, so you find those people who are very weak emotionally do not usually perform well academically. Remember, EI does a lot for you. Manage your emotions. For argument's sake, if you're having problems in your family, some students can't manage that. They come to school and they freak out. But if probably they were taught emotional intelligence and they were taught how to manage their emotion, they go and say, all right, let me just put that aside at the gate, and then when we reach up and take it back. The student may look at it and say, well, if I do not get through high school, then my life ain't going to be any better. I'm going to constantly have this family problem. Right? So education may be my route out. So I'm going to take this seriously. But the people that never can think that way. They can't think on that level. Alright? As a matter of fact, students don't even know that when they're having challenges, they need to reach out to one person at school.
I think a guidance counselor should have. No, again, guidance counselor, you only hear to go to them when you're going through something.
Guidance counselors were the worst at the market. I don't know. I can't really.
Yeah, some of them they don't really do much.
Are they equipped?
Good school, right?
Are they equipped for?
Guidance counselor?
Yeah, do you think they,
No.